San Diego isn't just about moving from one place to another, it's a significant milestone filled with memories, emotions, and financial decisions that can shape your future. So whether you're upgrading, downsizing, relocating, or making a lifestyle change, this is truly one of the most significant moves you'll ever make. Hi, I'm Don Pelletier with the Don Pelletier Group. For decades, my team and I have been helping San Diego homeowners, just like you, navigate the selling process. As someone who has been deeply involved in this community for years, I personally understand not just the numbers and the contracts, but the emotions and the stories behind every move. Over the years, I've had the privilege of guiding countless families right here in San Diego through this journey. And I can tell you this, the homes that sell quickly, smoothly, and for top dollar, they all have one thing in common: preparation. That's why in this video, I'm going to walk you through a 12-point home selling checklist, counting down from number 12 all the way to number 1. These steps are designed to help you avoid last-minute surprises, attract serious buyers, and create a stress-free and very profitable experience. But stick around until the very end because I have a bonus tip that can save you both time and money as you prepare to sell. Well, now let's get started with number 12, safety and compliance. Before you focus on curb appeal or staging, ensure your home is compliant with California's many safety laws. Ensure that you have working smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors installed in all the right designated locations. I mean, it may seem like a small detail, but I've seen closings delayed over something as simple as a missing smoke detector. Also, you want to check the strapping on your water heater. San Diego is in an earthquake-prone area, and state law here, it requires that water heaters be adequately strapped. It's really a quick, inexpensive fix and can save you from a last-minute scramble. Take a photo of it too once you're done so that you have proof for inspectors or appraisers later. These little details, they set the tone for a well-prepared, safe home. Moving on to number 11. Understand local water rules. San Diego used to require a water conservation certificate before closing. Thankfully, that requirement's finally been lifted, which makes things a bit simpler for sellers. However, California law still requires you to disclose any old or non-compliant plumbing fixtures like older toilets, faucets, or shower heads that aren't low flow. I mean, you don't have to replace them unless you choose to, but you do need to be transparent. Surprises during escrow, they can erode a buyer's confidence overnight, so full disclosure is really crucial to maintaining a nice, smooth, and stress-free process. And now number 10, get your paperwork in order early. This is one of those areas where preparation really pays off. Selling a home in California involves several required disclosures, including, for example, the seller's transfer disclosure statement, natural hazard disclosures, and in some cases, forms related to fire hardening a defensible space. When you get this paperwork ready early, you signal to buyers that you're serious, you're organized, and you're prepared to move things forward. It also helps later avoid delays and can even make your home more attractive to buyers who want a nice, smooth, predictable process. We always recommend that our sellers complete these required disclosures early on and ideally just before their home goes on the market. The reason we recommend this is that contractually the sellers only have 5 days to provide these many disclosures to the buyer. So therefore, if the seller is, for example, delayed in delivering them, or if the offers start coming in sooner than expected, it can have like a domino effect on all of the contingencies outlined in the contract, such as the buyer's investigation and inspection contingency, preliminary title report and approval, the appraisal contingency, and others. In other words, the delay of the seller's required disclosures can result in the buyer's refusal to sign off on all the other contingencies until they've had the opportunity to review and approve the seller's initial disclosures. While coming in at number 9, schedule a pre-listing inspection. A pre-listing inspection is like looking at your home through a buyer's eyes, quite honestly, and before they do. Imagine this scenario. You list your home, you get a great offer, you go under contract, and then the buyer's inspections uncover a major issue, like a roof leak or outdated electrical panel that is hazardous. Suddenly the buyer has leverage and you're forced into last-minute negotiations that can cost you money as well as peace of mind. So by doing a pre-listing inspection, you stay in control. You can fix problems ahead of disclosures and deal with them up front. This builds trust with buyers and it helps prevent deals from falling apart in the middle of escrow. However, if your home is relatively new or you would consider excellent condition, there may be no need at all for an inspection like this. Next up, number 8, plan ahead, termite and pest control issues. San Diego's warm coastal climate makes it a perfect place to live for people and for termites. Most buyers expect a termite inspection and some are even going to require a clearance before the closing. So whether you address it up front or negotiate later, it really depends on the current market conditions and your overall strategy. The key though is to have a plan in place. Please don't wait until the last minute to figure out how you're going to handle this. A little preparation here can save you from costly surprises later. The best course of action is to identify any visible signs of active termite infestation. For example, if you see those pellets which resemble sawdust, they're often noticeable in the garage area. Also, visually inspect the exterior of your home for drywall, which is typically on the fascia or the eaves. Knowing if there are issues up front, it's going to help us determine the very best course of action. Moving down to number 7, don't forget what's underground. Buyers focus on, of course, what they can see, but there's one critical area they can't see, and that's the sewer line. Older homes and properties with large trees, they're particularly susceptible to sewer issues including root intrusion, cracks, or collapsed pipes. A quick camera inspection catches these problems early before they blow up during the middle of your escrow. I was talking to a client recently who told me that their agent out of state had the same problem. They noted a $15,000 repair, and what ended up happening is their escrow over there, it fell apart, and they ended up selling for a lesser price. So a simple inspection up front could have saved them time, money, and stress. On to number 6. Check for open permits. If you've ever undertaken renovations or repairs, you must ensure that all your permits are finalized with the city of San Diego. Open permits, they can cause real significant delays or even prevent buyers from securing financing. Thankfully, the city has an online portal nowadays that makes it really easy to check your property's history. So taking care of this now, it helps ensure a smooth transaction later, and it demonstrates to the buyers that everything's been handled properly. Well, now we're at number 5. Make small strategic improvements. You don't need to do a complete remodel or shell out a lot of cash to make a strong impression. Instead, you want to focus on cost-effective updates that have a significant impact. For example, fresh neutral paint instantly brightens a home and it makes it feel larger. Simple landscaping updates such as, trimming the bushes, adding fresh mulch, power washing your driveway, this can dramatically boost your curb appeal. Inside, consider swapping out outdated light fixtures or cabinet hardware for a quick and modern update. We offer homeowners a free market consultation before going on the market. 15 to 20 minutes, I'll walk through the property with the seller. They can ask any questions, and they can also let me know what home improvements that they've been considering doing before they put their home on the market. I can let them know right there on the spot which improvements are going to yield the very best return on investment, and quite honestly, which ones are not at all worth pursuing. Sellers that take advantage of the free consultation, they typically receive a 5 to 10 times return on their investment. Lastly, and above all, invest in a deep professional cleaning. A spotless home tells buyers that it's been well cared for, and it makes them feel very confident about moving forward. Sliding into number 4, stage your home to sell. Staging is about more than just furniture placement. It's really about creating an emotional connection. In San Diego, buyers love a bright, airy coastal feel. Even partial staging, or simply rearranging the furniture that you already own, can completely transform how buyers experience or view your home. I have seen it firsthand. Homes sitting on the market for weeks sold in days after staging. Why? Because staging helps buyers see themselves living there, and that's powerful. Well, coming down to number 3. Present your home beautifully online. I can't stress this enough. The first showings don't happen at open houses anymore. It happens online. Professional photography is a must, but today's market demands more. Add a floor plan so buyers can understand the flow of your home. Consider a video 3D Matterport tour walkthrough to reach out-of-town buyers especially. I had clients receive offers from buyers who never physically visited the home until nearly the closing, all because the online presentation was so compelling and spectacular. That's the power of digital marketing done right. Almost there. Number 2, price launch strategically. Pricing is one of the most critical steps, and it's both an art and a science. Too high, your home could sit on the market and grow stale. Too low, and you risk leaving thousands on the table. The right price creates excitement, sparks competition among buyers early on. We'll carefully analyze local comps, buyer demand, market trends to find that perfect price point for you. Then we're going to plan a launch designed to generate buzz from open houses, online paid ads on major social media sites to create a successful sale. Well, on to number 1, work with a trusted real estate guide. The single most important thing that you can do is partner with the right real estate professional. Selling a home, as you may know, is a very complex process with lots of moving parts. My role isn't just your home. It's to be your advocate, your strategist, your problem solver, every step of the way. From pricing, marketing, negotiation, top dollar offers, my team and I are here to make the entire process smooth, stress-free, and successful. Bonus tip. Look at your home as a buyer would. In other words, you step into the buyer's shoes before your home officially hits the market. You can do this by spending a weekend different times walking through your home as if you were seeing it for the very first time. You want to start outside, slowly make your way in. Look at the curb appeal, the front door, the entryway. Imagine what buyers are going to notice in those first crucial seconds. Are there scuff marks on the door? Does the landscaping feel inviting? Is there a warm, welcoming vibe? Next, you want to move through each room and really pay attention to the details here. You want to open closets and cabinets, because buyers definitely will. You want to notice any areas feel, cluttered or cramped, and take the time to declutter. If you've been putting off minor repairs such as squeaky doors, chipped paint, or a dripping faucet, now would be the time to address those. Well, here's an extra step most sellers overlook. Visit your home at different times of the day. Morning light, afternoon shadows, and evening light can significantly alter the ambiance of the space. This is really going to help you see whether rooms need, brighter bulbs or lighter window treatments to create a more open and inviting atmosphere. If possible, invite a trusted friend or family member to walk through with you, someone that's going to be candid with you. Fresh eyes can catch things that you no longer notice from living there, like an outdated fixture, a pet odor, or furniture placement that blocks the natural flow of a room. Their honest feedback can really help you make simple, inexpensive changes that have a huge impact on buyers' first impressions. So by seeing your home through a buyer's perspective, you're going to be able to identify small adjustments that can make your property feel move-in ready, and that can absolutely mean faster offers and a much higher selling price. So if you're ready to start preparing your home at San Diego Home for Sale, let's talk. You can call me directly at 858-336-1114 or email Don P. at Pelletier Homes. We can create a customized strategy to help get your home sold quickly and for the maximum price. Don't forget to like, subscribe, so you'll never miss any updates about San Diego neighborhoods and the local real estate market. I'm Don Pelletier with the Don Pelletier Group, where we deliver results that move you. Thank you so much for joining me today and for trusting me to guide you through this process. Whether you're thinking about selling tomorrow or maybe 6 months from now, know that I'm here to help you every step of the way. So take these tips, put them into action, and let's work together to make your next move your best move ever. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, I'm wishing you a successful, stress-free home selling journey.